creators are a different breed now. But what do I mean by that? In today's video, we're going to talk about how War Thunder creators are different than they used to be. And it's up to you, the viewer, to decide whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. The topics range from faking their own death to being subject to the most hate I've ever seen in my life. And the list just goes on and on. But you, the viewer, may be asking, why are you qualified to talk on this? Well, being in this space for a little over 3 years with over 100,000 subscribers on both YouTube and TikTok, I think I have a pretty good idea. But to get the disclaimers out of the way, because I'm a Gaijin partner and a Gaijin affiliate, anyone that's a Gaijin partner, I will not be naming them by name. It's in my contract and my terms of service that I'm not allowed to quote-unquote bully, witch hunt, or be offensive to other partnered content creators. Anything that I say in this video is purely educational and satirical, with no deeper meaning. And if you end up liking this video and the things that I talk about, go to my second channel, Kila Talks, where I'm going to be doing more content like this, just yapping away. So let's get into the video. The first person I'm going to be talking about is someone that faked their death. Yeah, you heard me right. Faked their own death. Now, there's a little more intricacy that comes to this than meets the eye, but I'm going to summarize it for you. Content creator supposedly gets sick, supposedly ends his own life. Friend takes over the account, starts posting on it, saying RIP content creator, and then content creator's platform consequently grows almost double overnight. Me being Kila West, I mind my business like everyone else should. Tons of other creators decide to do videos saying, rest in peace, doing organized formation flyovers, cinematics, blah, 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 blah. But I'm gonna keep it real with you, I really didn't care. I didn't know who this person was, I had never talked to them, so it was none of my business. And for further detail, this account had like 10,000 or 14,000 followers at the time of their quote-unquote death. I guarantee you most of the people that made videos, flyovers, dedications, whatever, had no clue who this person was or barely talked to them at all. But everyone wanted a chance to make some money, get some views, get some followers, subs, and all of the above. Is it kind of scummy? Sure, but I'm not anyone to knock. I chased the dollar myself. But the whole time in the back of my head, I was thinking to myself, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. First off, why does your friend, supposed friend, have access to your multi-thousand follower account? Second, why haven't I seen more information about this person's death? It's never been verified. No, there's no proof out there for it. But in true internet fashion, we take everything at face value. Then it comes out, said creator didn't actually die. I'm alive! I'm alive! Huge surprise. And that's when I found out that creator had a GoFundMe set up in their name to support with their funeral costs, which would have been normal, I guess, if they had actually died, but they hadn't. This caused a huge uproar in the War Thunder community on TikTok, and I think a little bit on YouTube, but I didn't really see it there. And naturally, I laughed my ass off. I thought it was the most funny thing ever. All these different content creators, all these different people crying in the comments section over this guy, and he's not even actually dead. Then it comes out an actual message from that content creator saying his house was broken into and someone stole his laptop, his phone, and logged in and pretended to be him. Again, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't do the deepest research on it. This is just what I took away from it from face value. But that shit sounds fishy as fuck. And the reason that it sounds so fishy is because if someone breaks into your house, sure, they may take your phone and your laptop, but why would they go onto your TikTok account and then pretend to be your friend, and then on top of that, ask to continue your work? And then on top of that, the edits that they post, let alone that they actually play War Thunder just like you, the edits that they post look basically the same as what you posted before your phone was supposedly taken. Shit ain't adding up. With the limited facts that I know, or care to even know, my hypothesis is this kid got bored, didn't know what else to do to get more subscribers, more followers, whatever, so he decided, I'm gonna fake my death, tee-hee, and did it like a true imbecile. And then realized, oh no, I can't keep posting on my account, it's over. Then realized, wait, I could just say my friend did it. And then continued to post. And then realized, shit, I can't just do that. Let me find a way out of this. Okay, I'm going to come up with this scheme. I'm going to say my friend stole my phone and my laptop, and just, this is where we're at. And this creator is supposed to be 14 years old, supposedly. But this does sound on brand about what a 14-year-old would do once they made a monumental mistake and then they realized they couldn't find their way out of it. Just lie some more. So be it. He's just a terrible person. But the more alarming thing I'm seeing on War Thunder, in the War Thunder community, is hate on certain creators. Now again, I'm not going to say their name, I'm not going to out them, I'm not going to make their situation worse, but I'm sure after I talk about it, a lot of different people are going to know exactly who I'm talking about. Now, to be very fair, I'm not exactly fond of all of the creators that I meet or talk to, but I'm going to try and stay as unbiased as possible when I'm talking about this subject. Now, getting into the meat of potatoes, this creator used to make very political posts, and the posts were very polarizing. It was either you're on this side or on that side. There was no in between. And me personally, I walk a line in between. I'm neither Republican or Democrat. I'm, pretty neutral. I pick and choose what I like from each side. But when I would watch their videos, I would either feel like I'm a hero or I'm a villain by the way that they portrayed the story. And that's okay. You can frame the story however you want. Local news does that all the time. But I started to realize that I wasn't the only one that felt that way. When I would look in the comments, it would be just complete terror. People would be going at it, ripping at each other's throats, calling each other idiots, among slurs, all kind of other things. And this used to be played on the back of, War Thunder gameplay. And then I thought about it. This is clickbait. That's all this is. This is clickbait. I'm going to put out my views. They're going to be very strong views, and people aren't going to agree with it. Some people are going to agree with it, and it's going to drive interaction with my post, whether it be shares, comments, or likes. Sure, I get it. Then this creator got into the creator program. Then they thought they were slick. They started to post stuff only in their story and not on their actual posts. Because, stories delete in 24 hours. And the people that watch the stories, they would get pissed off, whatever, DM that person. But, for the most part, that stuff would just go away. Now, see, I'm the kind of person, I may not always say anything. I may see things, but I won't always say anything about it. I used to see this all the time, and I used to think to myself, this definitely goes against our Gaijin TOS as partners. But is it really my place to say anything? I'd rather sit back and watch somebody else do it and enjoy my popcorn and watch the show. But then I started to see screenshots about this creator talking about religion. And that's where I kind of drew the line. And I just said, you know what? I don't want to be associated with this person. I unfollowed them. I was at a somewhat friendly level with that person. But I had to withdraw. That's not someone I want to be associated with. And it's not only because they said my religion personally was stupid. I just didn't see the point. There's so much drama with this person. I have my brand. I don't want to be associated with his brand. Because at the end of the day, if I'm associated with his brand, I'm just as liable to be, picked on or viewed the same way that he is. And that's definitely not what I want. But to go further and deeper into this, But to go further and deeper into this, I've seen this creator get monumental amounts of hate for the things that he's done and the content that he's made. Whether the accusations are true or not, because there's tons of accusations out there for this creator, the hate just keeps rolling in. And what do you do about it? It's wild, because I'm pretty sure they built their platform on the War Thunder side of things, because I know they used to do photography before. Where do you go from there? Like, when I open up their live stream, every once in a while, I'll get curious. I can't even lie. And I'll drop in for 15 or 20 minutes. And what is the live stream mostly about? Or what are they saying mostly in the comments of their live stream? KYS, GAY, and all kind of other slurs, and it's just ridiculous. And mind you, this is the part that really blows my mind. This creator will go and say, "Oh, you guys are commenting gay in my comment section. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. I am a gay ally," which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. There's nothing wrong with being an ally to the LGBTQ plus community. But then to go and say, keep commenting gay on my video. Keep commenting gay on my live stream. Because that lets TikTok know that I am an industry streamer and they should continue to push people to my stream. But not 30 seconds later, block that term and then act like it never happened. What are you doing? Like, I stream myself, and that's why I feel like I can talk about this. You can't contradict yourself like that. People pick up on that kind of stuff. Like, I was watching it and I was flabbergasted. Like, dude, you just said you wanted people to do that, and then you wouldn't block the term. And the whole stream, they were chasing, blocking terms, blocking things people were saying, adding filters in so that they couldn't say it anymore, which I understand. I block slurs in my streams, and I'm constantly updating it so people can't find workarounds for it. But you're finding workarounds for things that you asked for people to say, that you said it's okay to say, which I don't understand. But I'm not saying it to say that he's stupid or to hate on him or anything, but more to say, like, how do you deal with that amount of hate? Like, are you cultivating it on purpose or not? I just don't understand how you can deal with that. For the, I think, 30 or 45 minutes I was in the stream, it was just continuous hate. And maybe 1 or 2 comments between 30 comments of people supporting this creator. And I don't know how he does it, man. That would kill my soul, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm no wussy. I'm no, little bitch, but damn, bro. I can't sit there and watch hate for 2, 3, 4 hours on a stream. And aside from that, I ignore hate. If I see something in the comments that I don't like or that looks like something that's just plain out hate without any kind of, background, I just ignore it. He doesn't ignore it. He just talks about it the whole time. But then again, like I said, I think this creator is looking for, the rage bait of the content making. And they even commented on it like, make sure you go write this on my other videos and make sure you go express this on my other videos on my page, because this month's going to be a nice fat check. And that's when I realized, this might all just be a bit. All this might just be a bit to get views on videos, to get a little more interaction, to get a few more donations. And I get it. That's the way that content creation goes. That's the way content creation has been moving recently. But damn, what happened, man? I come from the day of watching Fly Daily, watching Oddballs, watching Spookston, where they just play the game and they may make a tiny comment about a current event or something that's happening in the world. But they were never begging for attention by, saying something completely polarizing other than I don't care what you guys say, this tank is good. But, come on, man. It's just crazy, dude. It's crazy to see where content creation has come and where it's going in the future. And the more and more I look at it, I don't know if that's what I really want to be a part of. I don't think I'll ever make content where, I'm just completely polarizing the audience and making the viewer pick one of 2 sides. Because in reality, life is not black and white. There's a whole lot of gray. But getting back to the main point, because I feel like I'm babbling, content creators today are just different. Content creation is just different. When I made my channel saying that, my content, the content of my videos, the things that I do in my videos will stand on its own. I don't need to show my face. I don't need to, add in all this stuff of my resume. My content will speak for itself, and if people like it, they'll watch it. I could have made crazy hot takes, but I didn't because I didn't want to be known for that. And some of these creators, it baffles me that they want to be known for the extremely hot takes that they have or the extreme opinions that they have. It's just wild. But what do you guys think, man? Do you guys think that's true? Because it's wild to me to think that some people really want to be known for their hot takes or the things that they believe. I just can't imagine it. I'm just weird, though. I have to be. Because watching some of these creators, man, get hate for days, weeks, years. Like this content creator I'm thinking of, I've seen them get hate for almost 2 years. 2 years of just continuous hate. Who wants to sign up for that? How is that rewarding? How does that edify you as a creator? How does that make you feel? That can't be good. It can't be fun, but again, like I said, I must just be crazy. I must not know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm just a boomer. Maybe I'm just old, man, and I don't get it. But for the last thing that I think I'll touch on in the War Thunder community is just the hate. Like, I've never understood what people get from just straight hating on a video or hating on a creator. What do you get out of it? What do you get out of having that opinion and voicing it vocally in a public forum? I mean, I get that, the comment section can show whether they agree with the creator or not, but I just hit the dislike button if I don't like what the video is about or their take on something. But on the other side of that, when hate gets so bad that, you're stream sniping somebody at all points at all times, what do you get out of it? And I can't pretend like I haven't taken place in stream sniping before, but I never team killed to stream snipe. I've stream sniped before to try and get that one-on-one fight or to get in a fight with them. And even if I did, it wasn't something that I'd post. It was just be to poke fun or, go into all comments and say, got you, see you in the next game, ha 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 ha. Never just to be a complete asshole and, clip them, me killing them, and just go post it and talk mad shit. So what's the point? What do these people have going on in their lives that they just have hours on end to stream snipe, go out and just harass a creator? If you really don't like them, just block them. Don't watch their content anymore. That's what I do. I try not to feed into their content anymore so that they don't get that extra view from me. But other people go out of their way to just give more hate. How do you have that much free time? I know I don't. Even when I wasn't doing content creation, I didn't have enough free time to just hate on somebody. I have my own things going for me. But again, like I said, I might just be a boomer and I may be going in the wrong direction. But before I just keep yapping on and on and on, I think I'm going to cut it here. If you want me to talk more on this subject, let me know down below. Like I said, I'm making a second channel called Kila Talks where I'll talk about different topics. They may not be necessarily political, but they could just be current events or things like this. And if you haven't already liked the video, like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.